Very good morning, good afternoon and good evening for all those who are watching this video. This is Sinul Shivkumar from India Securities. Let us make your expenditure an investment. Today we are going to talk about Nifty. Is it a falling market or it is a consolidating or a profit booking is happening? I also have two stocks to watch out using technical and fundamental analysis. We will also look at what happened with Apollo Tyres, which we have watched out yesterday. So let us get into this video. Let us look at Nifty in a longer time frame. After this COVID fall, Nifty has been grown from, let's say, 6,000 to all the way up to highs we have met 18,571 here in the October 2021. From last year it is consolidating or profit booking is happening. From all the way up to here, FIIs were selling continuously. All the days are opened in a red candles but ended up with a green. So multiple instances happened here, and here we can see that there is a bearish sentiment, or it's look like a bearish engulfing pattern is forming. But is it a true bearish engulfing pattern? Because this month trade yet to be closed and we have to find a confirmation candle as per the monthly time frame. So we will look for weekly time frame where we can see that here there is a complete profit booking or a short selling is happening. But I believe that, in my opinion, this is a real level which we need to watch out. 18,015 is going to be a great support for Nifty, because we will see how it is going to be supported in Nifty in other time frames as well. But look here, if a continuous 3 candles are forming in a direction of selling, the 4th candle is going to be a bullish one, which is a big one is going to come. So when it is going to come, it is going to come today, because 18,015 is going to hit. If it is going to hit today and buyers are coming into the entry point level, let's say around 18,000, you keep it for 18,030, you can keep a 30 points margin. So from that level, if the buyers are entering, you can clearly look at Nifty for a long term investments, because I believe before we close this financial year, Nifty will be in all-time high. So I am big bull on Nifty and Indian markets. So let us look at day candle here. In the day candle, what I am merely proposing is it will fall again. Today we can see a profit booking or short selling is happening till this layer. So 18,001 to 18,030 is going to be the buying area. From that point, if the buyers are entering into the market, we can expect all the way ups. How this buying support is going to happen in Nifty, I believe these are the two stocks which is going to give a, let's say, huge support and lead from the front. I also believe that there are other indices also going to support Nifty, but these two stocks are going to lead from the front. Let us look at technical and fundamental analysis of TCS as well as Infosys. Before we get into TCS and Infosys, let us look at what happened with Apollo Hospitals yesterday. So as discussed, we were keeping the point as 4,763 on yesterday watch levels. From that point, what happened? Let us get into 5 minutes charts. So from the morning, market were opened in a flat note, or both sellers and buyers are in there. But after that, it tried pushing up, buyers tried pushing up to the top. But what happened? Nifty was falling down. Nifty, Bank Nifty and all other indices were falling down, and yesterday was a clear cut of, let's say, sellers were in control. So what happened? Due to that, Apollo Hospitals also fell. It again tried to push back the market, but again it ended up consolidating, or a doji kind of a candle is formed in day trend. So today we will look for the continuation trend after this doji. If not, we will look for, there might be a minor pullback happening, which is a great entry point considering a long-term investments. Let us look at TCS monthly time frame charts. It is saying that after this huge rally, there is a profit booking or short selling has happened, but last 2 months were buying support, and again last month this sellings are happening or profit booking is happening. So if I look at weekly time frame, again this profit booking has been turned out to be a consolidation, correct? If I look at daily time frame, the consolidation has been turned out to be a buying momentum. So from this consolidation point, I can expect or I can foresee that from this point the buyers will entry at this moment, because if I look at weekly time frame and plot a chart, let us say I am plotting a chart in a weekly time frame on a longer run. Let us keep it a simple trend line. Okay, let us also draw a trend line based on this, based on the current point. Let us just take a steep trend line. Usually this is not going to work, but let's keep it a trend line like this. Yeah, so you can see a triangular pattern here, and if this point is getting crossed, so 3455 it is getting crossed, buyers or conservative traders will enter into this market. So what is going to happen in between this? For investors, this is going to be a huge buying area for investors who's looking for, let's say, long-term investments. Also, we will see that what INFY is saying. Infosys is saying that on a monthly time frame, same, you can see that same trend has happened after huge rally, profit booking has happened, and there was a buying support from the bottom, but sellers are again came into the picture. So let us plot a weekly time frame. You will see the similarities here as well. Let's say you can see a similarity of first candle on a weekly basis, and you can draw a trend line like this. You can also draw a trend line like this. So basically the same thing is going to happen between INFY as well. This is going to be a buying area. So we have seen that these two stocks are going to lead from the front, as well as this IT index is going to be bullish from this moment or this breakout area. From this point, Nifty is going to be super bullish. So I believe before this financial year ends, Nifty will be in all-time high, expecting, I'm not predicting some numbers and all, but expecting a huge bullishness in the market. So let us look at the fundamental analysis of TCS as well as Infosys. Let us get into Screener.in and see what TCS is saying about all about numbers and fundamentals. The numbers are looking very catchy and good. ROC is good, ROE is good, but what are pros and cons? Look at the pros and cons. Company is almost debt free. Company has good return on equity, track record of 3 years. Company is maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 56.4%. Company's working capital requirements have reduced from 54.9 days to 36 days. This is a good news, isn't it? The cons are stock is trading 12.2 times its book value. The company has delivered a poor sales growth over 10.2% over the 5 years, even after delivering a poor sales growth. Let us look at the sales numbers before that, but just we have seen in the charts. Let's say if I go back and see the charts on daily time frame from all the way up to, let's say, 2020 to till date, the stock is moving upward and upward and upward. So we can also see that peer comparison, the name which we are going to see TCS as well as Infosys today, and the quarterly results numbers are increasing, isn't it? 43, 45, 46, 48, 50, 52, 55. The numbers are increasing. And sales growth, PNL, if I look at, again the numbers are 117, 123, 146, 156, 164, 191, 207. So again here the numbers are increasing. Let us look at the net profits as well. Let us say numbers are increasing here as well. So numbers are looking good, and let's one look. We will get into this. You can have a clear cut looking into this numbers, and what TCS is saying about in the ticker tape is all about intrinsic value has a red flag. ROE versus FD return is comparatively great. Dividend is a green flag. Entry point, it's not in an overbought zone. No red flags. IT services and large cap with a low risk. So this is going to be a good entry as per ticker tape as well. Let us look into trend line. In trend line, we have 9 points for strengths. We have 1 point for opportunities. We also have 3 points for weaknesses. So adding all together, you are on, let's say, more points in the greener side, correct? So let us consider this entry point, accumulate small quantities on TCS, and if you are an investor, you can just add on to this position of, let's say, consolidation phase. You can add this position up to, let's say, all this consolidation phases. Here you can add it, and my suggestion would be, let's say, you can look for all the minor pullbacks happening on the daily time frames and invest in a weekly time frames. But if it is getting crossed this level, I believe that is going to be a huge bullish move is going to happen. Let us look at what Infosys is saying on a fundamental basis. Again, Infosys numbers are same, not similar as TCS, but the numbers are looking 37.1% ROCE, 29.0% on, let's say, ROE. But what is happening with pros and cons? Company is almost debt free. Company has a good return on equity last 3 years, 27.2%. Company has been maintaining a healthy dividend payout of 54.3%. On these both companies, dividend payout is always there, isn't it? So the cons are stock is trading 8 times its book value, whereas in TCS 12.2 times were there, and promoter holding is very low. This is going to be a tricky question whether you should think about it. Peer comparison, it is leading second from the leaderboard, and sales numbers 31, 32, 34, 36, something like that, it is also increasing. Profits, yes, 82, 90, 100, 121, 135, it is increasing. Let us also look at profit before tax, it is also increasing, correct? So the numbers are looking good. Have a deep down analysis by yourself before investing, and let us have a look at ticker tape. Again, intrinsic value has a red flag. All the other factors, ROE, dividend returns, entry point, no other red flags. This is also a large cap and low risk available at this moment. So if I look at what Infosys and Trendline is saying, we have 9 points for strengths. We have 5 points for opportunities as well. We have 3 weaknesses. So overall, it is also a right entry momentum, or the momentum score is good, durability score is good, valuation score is less. And same as TCS, what would be your call? If you are a long-term investor, keep this position as a buying spree, wherein you can look at daily time frames for every low to enter some quantities of your portfolio, and look at weekly time frames for, let's say, considering this breakout, whether if it's happening. I believe that this is going to be a huge bullish moment. So let us watch out for what is going to happen today as well as in the coming days. Thank you so much for watching this video. Feel free to comment your feedbacks in the comment section. So it will be a great help for me to improvise each day contents for you. Thank you so much. Stay tuned.